welcome. I am on mute here. Oh no, here I am. Hey everybody, and welcome to Book Talks with Sandy. We are having our kids book author tour. Just fumbling a little bit here, but listen, welcome to Book Talks with Sandy and our coffee conversation platform. This is our platform for authors, anthology book projects, and most of all, I say that it is for you. Why do I say that? Simply because you just might be looking for a good book to read. I am super excited to have you with me on this evening. I want you to take a moment and share this out. We have an amazing children's book author that is going to be joining us tonight. So if you will, take a moment and drop some names in while we do our intro one more time. Then we will come back and got some great authors that have participated. Have you all really been enjoying the author tour? We have had an amazing. Now, listen to our intro and we will be right back with our guest. Okay. All right. Just stay tuned and we'll be right back and listen up. Yes, we have had, I am Sandy Sanders, and welcome to Book Talks with Sandy. We are a platform that is for authors, anthology book projects, and most of all, I say that it is for you. Why do I say that? Because you just might be looking for a good book to read. Thank you for tuning in. We have had a few authors to kick us off with our children's book author tour. This is something new that we have done with our quarterly book tour, and I thought that we should shine a spotlight on children's books and the authors that are behind these amazing books and that have written these books. So as you can see that we've had some amazing authors to come through, say yes, and tonight we are no short of that. And so we did get the word out. I am super excited to have with us, yes, the phenomenal Dr. Enola Pillard. Yes, right out of the Louisiana area. She is going to be joining us. So listen, I need you to share it out, drop some names, if you will, in the chat and tag them. Tell them to come on over. We have the phenomenal Dr. Enola Pillard with us. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring her in. Yeah, so we can start our conversation and hear about this amazing book. Hey there, ladies. How are you?
Good afternoon. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you so much for being with us on tonight. And I know you have a busy schedule, and so I certainly appreciate it. I'm going to turn my background music off there. So listen, thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of our children's book author tour. Oh my goodness. This book, thank you for being with us on tonight.
Thank you for having me as a guest. I'm so honored.
Yes. As I was looking, you all, I have to share her bio because it's phenomenal. But I did not realize that you and I are part of Trailblazers Who Lead.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I got a slight feedback. I'm going to see what's happening over here. And let me adjust my microphone here. But yes, I recognize that. I was like, oh my gosh, her and I, yes, we are in the same book here. Let's see. Well, I'm going to adjust my volume here, but in the meantime, what I want to do is share with our audience just a little bit about who you are and about this amazing book. I do have the image that is up there, you all, but we're going to also show a copy of this wonderful book. And the book that she is going to be showcasing tonight is called Anaya's Kinky Hair. So, our audience, I'm going to introduce who our speaker is, and it is none other than Dr. Enola Pillard. She is the CEO and founder of Ashanti Enterprises. She is a professional hairstylist, business owner, educator, life coach, inspirational consultant, and author of the book Adjusting Your Crown. It is a book written to encourage and inspire individuals to establish their vision, set their goals, make adjustments daily if necessary, then accomplish those goals and fulfill the vision through hard work and trust in God. That's one of the wonderful, beautiful things that I love about this lady is her love for the Lord. I do want you to know is that we did go on, there's some more in her bio. She has certainly written, she has several books, quite a few under her belt. One is A Mother's Prayer, Love Letters to My Daughter. Then she has also some current publications is a prayer. I think is that I pray that you may prosper. Yes, it is the entrepreneur's prayer book. It is called I Pray That You May Prosper, taken from John 3 John. Then she's also part of What's Your Superpower? And she has a Cosmo Chronicles. She has part of a book that's called The Journey. And then, of course, the powerful affirmations. And our featured book, before I go to that, there's The Champions Get Coached. And our featured book tonight, it is called Anaya's Kinky Hair, which you also can find on Amazon. So I want to just ask you, Dr. Nola, how did, after all of those titles that I've written, or I spoke of, excuse me, that you've written, let's talk about how you came about talking and sharing about Anaya's Kinky Hair. Where did that come from?
Well, as a life coach, I had certain, mothers that was concerned about their kids, just a change in their attitude and just how to deal with them. And I also had the privilege of going to schools and talk to students, and they wanted to know how to deal when they're getting bullied. And so I thought it was a very important time for me to have a message and an answer and a solution, not only for the students, but also for the parents. So I knew it was just a time as this, a lot of dealing with mental health issues, and it's just a time for a message. Some may not speak or may not have the words, but they definitely will read. And I figure if I had a way to touch hearts and give life to someone, take a
Yeah.
frown and make it a smile, I
Mhm.
definitely want to do it through Anaya's Kinky Hair.
And so, what I see here about Anaya's Kinky Hair is that in this book, the journey is about her a day in school. And you mentioned about the bullying. So in this book, you all, Anaya's Kinky Hair, today is Anaya's first day in school. And she is anxious because last year at her old school, some students and kids, they teased and bullied her about her kinky hair. However, Anaya met some new friends and some caring adults who helped her to see things in a new way. This book is a very short read, approximately 23 pages. There are different levels. There is your reading age of 5 to 10, as well as kindergarten to fifth grade. Now, when did you publish this book? Because it's been out for a little while.
Yes, actually, it came out, it was released upon last year,
Uh-huh.
but it's been moving so fast. Like the word has been getting out. So I've had the opportunity to get it in libraries, to visit elementary school, to
Oh,
speak
wow.
at conferences and
Mhm.
retreats. So since I put it out, been released, it's been a fast pace. It's been moving really fast.
Well, I want to definitely, along with our audience, to certainly hear so much more about this amazing book. So, without further ado, what I'm going to do, I'm going to share your cover with our audience, and then we're going to have you to talk just briefly a little bit about who Anaya is and what her journey about her new school and meeting the people. You mentioned in our intro that there are some adults that also learned about little Miss, and and I wear my hair natural. I see you do too, but we're often kids are often they are bullied because of hair, skin tone, um, maybe the way that they speak, the way they talk, the way they dress. Kids are experiencing all kinds of levels of bullying, wouldn't you say?
Most definitely,
Yeah.
because they wear glasses, because they wear braces, the way they dress, what they may have or may not have. It's many variety of things they're getting bullied, and the answers need to come across because some are so shy and they're afraid, because they really want to be a friend to the one that's bullying them, so they don't want to tell on them, but a message needs to come across, and even to the parents, how to embrace it. When their child, they show difference in, maybe wearing a hood on their head, don't want to eat, want to stay in the room. Parents need to, be aware of those signs so they'll know how to help their child. I can't hear you.
Okay. Because I think what it is that when we're talking, sometimes with StreamYard, and y'all, this is the real world. So when one is talking, we'll put our microphone on mute, and that way it doesn't have the echo, but we're fine. So what I was thinking is that a lot of times when a kid will say that, oh, I'm okay. And you can look at your child and know something's not right, but they're still saying it. Nothing's wrong, mom. I'm okay, Nana. You
Yes.
know, and those are key signs, wouldn't you say?
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
You will notice that they want to be to themselves and don't want to eat, and like I said, wear a hood on their head and
Uh-huh.
very shy. And you can tell just, how their body, how they may fold their arms and hold their head down. That's signs you need to be aware of, and you can catch it just in time before it go too far.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Well, listen, I want you to share a little bit about Anaya's kinky hair. And then we want you to be able to purchase this book for your child. Okay. We want you to be able to purchase the book for not just your child, but maybe your grandchild or someone in your child's school, or even in your church, in your ministries. So, without further ado, we are going to hear from Dr. Enola about Anaya's kinky hair. Okay.
Well, one thing I'll tell you is I'm so excited because there's people even in the community that heard about Anaya's Kiki Hair and wanted to be involved. So we actually have Uncle Luck, which is a local comedian here. Everybody loves Uncle Luck. We have Joshua Edmond, which is running for school board. He's in it. And we also have a local pastor. She's in it. So I'm so excited that the community even wanted to get involved. It's about Anaya's first day at school. She just came from a school where she was teased about her hair. And it was her first day at school. And the first person that she was able to open up to was the bus driver, which was Mr. Josh. And Mr. Josh, he always acknowledged whenever they step on the bus as Princess Anaya, Prince Michael, and they thought that was so funny and so hilarious. They was just so honored to get on the bus. And he noticed that Anaya was very shy, and he asked Anaya what was going on. Why was she very shy? And she explained that. And Mr. Josh is really, really tall. So Mr. Josh was explaining to Anaya that he didn't get teased about his hair, but he always got teased about how tall he was. And he went to his Uncle Luck. And Uncle Luck called him T-Boy. And all the kids laughing. They think that's so funny that Mr. Josh, even how tall he was called T-Boy by Uncle Luck. And Uncle Luck shared with him how to look at the brighter side. That he was tall, that he can help kids that maybe cannot get things off the shelf. Or he can help mom. So he helped him look at the brighter side. And it also helped Anaya to look at the brighter side. That because her hair is kinky, it doesn't define how unique she is, how cute she is, how smart she is. And it really helped Anaya to embrace her first day at school. So the ones that touched Anaya was the bus driver. It was her science teacher, was Mrs. Mary, and it also was mom. So this book will help the reader to figure out who are those people in their lives that they can actually talk to. Is it your uncle? Is it your aunt? Is it the school teacher? Is it the youth pastor at church? Is someone that you can open up and you won't have to keep it inside. And it also was very inspiring for the parents to know that there could be others in their child life that can also help and inspire them. So I'm so excited about Anaya's kinky hair. And me as a hairstylist, I've had young girls come to me and tell me about their hair. So I was able to share with them, even at the beauty salon, about how they can just look at things in a positive way and how they're unique and how they're different. It's okay to be different. Even me, as Dr. Enola Pillard, I had a little struggle with being different whenever I was about to graduate from high school. I was a hairstylist, and normally, you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, and I was ashamed to even admit that I wanted to be a hairstylist, but I grew out of that. And would you know, years later, I'm still a hairstylist. I even became a doctor and I'm an educator, and there's many other trainings that I was able to, join in as a hairstylist. And I'm so excited that I can even reach kids. I love kids. I love future professionals. I love that there's something that's in me that can make a difference. So even a message for the kids, they can make a difference at their school by maybe when sharing what they're going through, and maybe they can help someone else. So I'm so excited to be on this book tour. I'm so excited about what's happening on with the book with Anaya's kinky hair. I'm so grateful to be on this book tour, to meet even other authors that have written children's books.
That is amazing. I am really excited to have you here as well. I look so forward to it. We're going to be playing this over and over. I did put down in the chat, you all, those of you that are watching us on our YouTube channel, thank you. Thank you so much. I want you to go to, yes, www.ashanti's enterprises.com. Again, that is www.ashantisenterprises.com. Dr. Enola actually has stepped away from her course and her class and her students just so that she could come on and just share her heart about how important and using this book as a tool to reach children and to inspire them and to uplift them. And that's what Book Talks and Coffee Conversation, Dr. Enola, is all about. That's what I do. That's what I do. Is the goal is to empower, to inspire, and to encourage people to be the best that God has created them to be. So you are right in line with what our theme is all about. I am super excited to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. I am so excited, and I just thank you for allowing me to be a guest on this evening.
Yes, ma'am. Those of you that would like to get a signed copy of the book, Dr. Enola, if you can again share with where we can purchase your book.
On www.ashantienterprises.com.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? I
Oh,
apologize.
that's okay.
Yep.
On www.ashantienterprises.com, you can definitely go on, and with one click, you can purchase Anaya's Kinky Hair. And there's also a coloring book that comes along with it so the kids can have fun and color.
Yes, that's what I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, she's got a coloring book right along with this. Well, listen, we are going to have a listen, those of you that are watching and will be watching the replay, I want you to definitely stay tuned because the contest at the end of our children's book author tour, if you have been able to list all of the authors that have participated, you will be privileged. I am giving away a multiple of the books of the authors, so you won't get all, but you'll get one or the other. So Dr. Enola's prop book will be in that batch, and so you all stay tuned. We have some phenomenal authors that are still continuing to get their spots. We do have some upcoming interviews that we'll be doing with some other authors. So you all know, following us on Coffee Conversation with Sandy, as well as our YouTube channel and our page. So when you follow the page, you'll see the post of the upcoming authors that will be gracing our stage for the tour. Well, listen, Dr. Enola, I am just so happy. I am telling you, I don't know what to say. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for being on the tour. We'll definitely be highlighting Anaya's Kinky Hair in the book and the coloring book as well. Listen, you got to get the bundle for sure. All right. Any last words that you would like to share with us before you go?
I would like to thank you for even having, something like this, to make many messages aware. I'm quite sure there are great artists that's going to be on this platform. So, first, I would like to thank you and thank you for allowing me to be a part of your tour on this evening. I'm so elated, and I hope everyone will be blessed not only by my children's book, but the other authors' books.
Indeed. Well, listen, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I know that you got some stuff on and you got some people that are waiting for you. Yes, so enjoy your evening. Thank you so much. We want to hear more from you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being on the tour. All right.
All right. Have a good evening.
I will. Listen, you all hang around. Isn't she phenomenal? Yes, Dr. Ilana Pillard and her book that is called Anaya's Kinky Hair. You don't want to miss out getting this book. Again, you can see it going down the bottom of the stream here in the screen where you can go to the website to purchase your signed copy, www. That is www.ashantienterprises.com. So, listen, we have a lot of authors that have tuned in or signed up for the tour. And you may have saw Little King a little while back. And yes, he was on the tour. We also have on the 11th, I actually have a couple of other authors that are not children authors, but I wanted to make a couple announcements so you guys hang out with me. Want to share my screen here. We have, Lady Yolanda. I want to get her information up here. and just share my screen. There she is, Lady Yolanda McElroy. She is a children's book author as well. We'll be joining our tour on Saturday, June the 17th. So you all mark your calendar on a Saturday afternoon, 4 o'clock p.m. You're going to hear from the phenomenal, yes, author Yolanda McElroy. She is the author of 10 Fingers, 10 Toes. And that will be 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. And what this book is all about, it is the debut children's book. She is her genre is indie author. And it's a very short rhyming story telling toddlers they are precious in the sight of a mighty God. It's a simple storyline. And so it is paired with beautiful illustrations from award-winning 3D illustrator Tyrus Gaucher. And it is a very easy book to read to your little one. So I would even suggest, hey, mom, dads, family, gather around, mark your calendar, Saturday, June the 17th, 4 o'clock p.m. Get around. You can even cast our show, can be cast on your TV. If you go to your YouTube channel, you can actually cast it. I think you can also cast it to your TV as well, from the Facebook live stream. But grab your little ones. If you have little ones that you want to hear some reading, yes, I would say bring them on and you all sit around and hear from this amazing author that will be with us on Saturday, June the 17th. That's actually next week. And I'm looking at our other calendar. Those of you that may have seen Little King, he was on. And of course, we had Dr. Pillard that was just with us. And we also do have another children's book that is going to be showcasing. Her information is coming from our sponsor. Our sponsor, our broadcast is sponsored by Liberations Publishing. And it is publishing designed with the author in mind. You can find their information on www.liberationspublishing.com, as well as there is an upcoming event that's called the Book Affair Inc. Book Affair Inc. So I'm going to take a moment and step away so that you can see their information. All right. So yes, Liberations Publishing has an upcoming event, you all, and it is going to be amazing. This event is an awards gala and book and business expo. Ashley DeFlanders, who is the program coordinator and researcher at Our Village United, is going to be a keynote speaker. The event is Saturday, October the 14th. You can start going to the website and get your tickets. Tickets are available. And I'm going to put the information in the chat for you so that you can go to the website yourself, gather as much information as you can. And I would say in October, yes, be in Tupelo, Mississippi. It is going to be in Tupelo. If you are a speaker, if you are an author, if you are a vendor that and not far out from Tupelo, Mississippi, and you would like to showcase your product or be a speaker on stage, there is this great opportunity. So I have put in the chat. It is www.thebookaffairinc.com. Again, that is www.thebookaffairinc.com. And I'm going to put that up there. There it is right there. What you can do is click onto that link and see if this is an event for you. It's definitely some great visibility, and there are some payment plans on the packages. And this will be held in Tupelo, Mississippi. Okay. Also, if y'all give me just a minute, I am going to share my screen on an upcoming event that is going to be happening in July. But I'm actually going to be hosting. Y'all ever heard of, you've heard of the Showtime at the Apollo? Y'all remember, right? Well, let me tell you that this group of organizers are putting together an event that will be here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and this is a scholarship fund event. And I am going to be showing you a screen because I'm going to be hosting a tour for these individuals that are going to be participating. So I want you to mark your calendar for Sunday evening. There it is, Sunday evening, June the 11th at 6 o'clock p.m. Yes, it is called Showtime on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Let me see if I can bring my screen up just a little bit more. So I'll be hosting this event. This event is called the Showtime on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. This gentleman here is one of the contestants, Joe Presto. He's actually a comedian and musician. So they're going to be on a tour. And the tour is that there is going to be a virtual Showtime. Yes, this is round one. And round one is the virtual competition. I'm going to show you, you'll bear with me here as I get the other contestants because I don't have them all to be able to share them all at once. But our next contestant is, let me see if I can pull it up here. Bear with me here just a moment. And you all may even know some of these individuals. I'm going to do it this way. I think this will be a little bit better of how I can share my screen here. I don't know if you can see this, but we have, yes, this phenomenal young lady right here. And she will be on. This is Sonetta Clark, and she will be participating. So join me on Sunday night, the 6 o'clock p.m. on the 11th, where you're going to see these phenomenal people that are going to be competing for a grand cash prize, but it's also to raise scholarship. It is a scholarship fundraiser that we give scholarships. I am on the board. It is My Journey, My Destiny. And these are for the My Journey, My Destiny elite girls. These are young ladies who are graduating high school and going off to college. And these contestants are going to be showcasing just like on the Apollo. All right. So we're doing a virtual event. I'm going to be interviewing them. Lady Catherine Heron. She is here on, I believe she's on the coast as well. So she's going to be one of the contestants. And so she'll be joining me also on the tour. Those of you, yeah, get the word out. I'm going to be putting this up. We just put the flyers out this morning. So just kind of look out and mark your calendar. I will be interviewing these individuals that are participating in Showtime on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. This is round one, a virtual competition. The actual competition is going to be on Friday night, June the 16th. It is through the Eventbrite, so it is a private event. Listen, I want you guys to just sow a seed of $5 and come on and let's cheer them on. The event is going to be similar but not like, but it is similar. Yes, you're going to be able to vote. You're going to be able to hear some phenomenal talent that is here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. So I am super excited to be a part of this event. So mark your calendar for on Sunday night. So those are just a couple of announcements. We've got some scholarship fundraising events that are happening. And then you have the children's author tour that is happening. And I don't know if you all know Dr. Deborah Fry, and I will be interviewing her on next week. It's her and her authors, and her author's book. It is an anthology book of just men. And listen, you want to make sure that I'm going to be getting the flyer out next week, actually later on this week. And I want you all to just come and support Dr. Fry on her anthology book project. I've had the privilege of interviewing them in the past. So I want to take a moment and share my screen of this amazing, amazing book project. All right. So y'all just bear with me. Tonight is just a little bit of announcements that are happening in the Book Talks world. And yes, indeed. And it is none other than Dr. Deborah Fry. Listen, she has this book. Their book has hit #1 bestseller. And this book here is Grief Through the Eyes of Men. It is through his eyes. So what she's done is been able to collaborate and come and bring these men together. They have hit #1 in Amazon bestseller, #1 of a new release under inspirational, new release men's inspiration. Let me see if I can bring this up a little bit more. Personal and spiritual growth. They hit #1 in Christian death and grief counseling, and #1 release in sociology of death. Oh my goodness, they hit some absolutely great categories. So as she said, feeling the heartbeat of every chapter, these amazing, phenomenal men. So I want you all to stay tuned. She will be with me on Tuesday evening. That will be Tuesday evening on we are in June the 22nd. So Tuesday, June the 22nd. Yes, Lady Dr. Deborah Fry will be with me along with the contributing authors of this amazing book. I had the privilege of interviewing them on their first volume. And so now this is volume 2, Grief Through His Eyes. And listen, you all, you don't want to miss it. I just want to thank you. Thank you. Let me take a second and just say thank you. Why am I saying thank you? I'm saying thank you because you support. We are part of the CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network is the platform that is under the leadership and ownership of Dr. Tina Ramsey. And I'm telling you, we are a family of this is a new way of podcasting. So not only do my show live here on Facebook as well as YouTube, but as a podcaster of the CTR Media family, they have taken this platform and taken it and exposed us to various other platforms. So it's a new way of podcasting. We are now, our show is now on Spotify. We have increased our viewership on YouTube. Thank you so much. As well as I just found out that I'm on Apple Pod. And then there's Pandora. So she has allowed CTR Media Network has put a lot of exposure to my platform, and I am so thankful. So listen, if you are looking to podcast or up your lives or just increase your availability, or you got something to say, hey, just come on and have a conversation. What y'all know what I do. Have a conversation. What's your specialty? What's your jam? What is it that you're jam and what is it that you do and you want the world to know about it? Hey, come on over and be a part of the CTR Media Network. I promise you, we are a family and we're there to support one another. You've got I won't even begin to do names, y'all. Forget it. If anything, I'll start showing the screen. That's what I'll do because I don't want to leave out anybody. But I'm telling you, the conversations, the podcasts, they are phenomenal. Yes. And because of you and because you all support Coffee Conversations and Book Talks with Sandy, we're still in the top 10. So each month, we look at the analytics and our numbers, and Book Talks with Sandy, we're still in the top 10. Actually, I am at number 10 now. So I'm always thankful. I can't do it without you. There is no Coffee Conversation and with Sandy, or no Book Talks with Sandy without you all. And so I can't do it. And as always, you guys know that I love you and I'm so, so appreciative. So we have a lot of things happening right now. And we've got some authors that are coming up. I want you to go back and look at the replay. Dr. Enola Pillard, yes, hands off. I'm clapping, kudos. I am so thankful. She stepped away from teaching her class at college and her students. So she was taking a break and came on, and just so that our audience, you all, could know really about the story of Anaya and Anaya's kinky hair and the story behind that title. And so if you will, let's support her. Do go over to www. I did put it up earlier, and I'm going to do that again. Here it is. www.ashantienterprises.com is where you can purchase the book and get a signed copy. Not only that copy, but there's also a coloring book that comes with it as well. So do follow her, support her, see all the marvelous and wonderful things that she is out here doing for women and empowering women. She also is part of the anthology Power for Affirmations and our Fempreneur Society group. She's in the group with us. And she also is a part of the anthology A Mother's Prayer. So I was super excited that she came on and joined us today. Professional cosmetologist, certified trichnologist, author, educator, certified life coach. So listen, it was a pleasure and an honor to have her join our tour. And there she is, fabulous, phenomenal author of this amazing book. Yes, she is a children's author. She has added this to her repertoire and so amazing. So go to her website, check her out. And again, thank you guys for supporting. And if you are following the tour and you're keeping up, just know that you could be receiving a copy of Ashanti's Enterprises, their copy of the book that is called Anaya's Kinky Hair. Yes, you might want to stick around because when I put the news out, you definitely want to be in the know for sure. Well, guys, I think that's really about it. I think I'm going to wrap it up. But you'll see the post of the soon to come authors that are scheduled for this Saturday, this week. And then we also have the authors. Go back and listen to 4-year-old little Mr. King Chambers. You guys, oh my goodness, listen to him. He is phenomenal. It was late at night. We're going to bring him back on because he's a little 4-year-old. And so grabbing his attention, but he did good, y'all. He really did. His book is called King the Dream, and he's only 4 years old. He joined the tour. His mother, Jennifer, is amazing, phenomenal. His whole family supports him. So I want you to, if you're following me on the YouTube channel, go ahead over there and listen to the replay, look at the replay, or you can find it on the CTR Media Network. You can find it on Coffee Conversations with Sandy's page. You can even find it on his own platform that is called King the Dream. Go ahead. You can find him on Facebook, Instagram, and he has a podcast, and you can find him on CTR Media Network. Well, listen, it is about a wrap. I believe that that's it, as well as, oh, y'all, one more. Y'all know I had to think about it. Who kicked it off was none other than Shana Gerdine, who has a book, Power in Me, and her children. They are the authors. They're the writers. Along with herself, they wrote the book. All of their input came from her children personally. And so go back and listen to some of the interviews and the stories, and do support the authors. That's what it's all about. Our goal is to put their books in your hand. Why? Because you just might be looking for a good book to read. I am Sandy Sanders. I am the host and creator of the Coffee Conversation and Book Talks with Sandy platform, where we are a part of the CTR Media Network, heard in over 350 million viewers worldwide, as well as over 50 plus countries. We are part of the CTR Media Network. And if you would like to also sponsor a show here of Coffee Conversation or Book Talks with Sandy, just reach out to me. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram as well. I am Sandy Sanders, or just you can email me at booktalkswithsandy@gmail.com. And I would love to be able to share our packages with you to be able to sponsor our show. Again, our sponsor is liberationspublishing.com and the Book Affair Inc.com. I am Sandy Sanders. As always, you know that I love you. Have a great night. Thank you so much for supporting these authors. We've got a couple of more rounds and a couple of more weeks to go. So there are some great authors that you don't want to miss. As always, you guys take care. You know that I love you. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.